Hi everyone and welcome to the Career Chat Show with me, Yanmo, your career expert. I'm really excited today. I'm particularly excited today because today is our 50th episode of recording the Career Chat Show. When we started 49 episodes ago, I genuinely did not think that I would be here today. So I want to say a very big thank you to my team, Josiah, who edits all the videos and does an amazing job. I also want to say thank you to my mentee, Ivy, who always shows up for recording. I want to also say thank you to you for subscribing to the channel and for liking and engaging. And if you haven't subscribed and you just watch, thank you very, very much. So for the 50th show, what do I want to talk about? Today, I want to talk about showing up for you. And this is really important because if I didn't show up for me regarding turning up for the chat show, then I wouldn't be here celebrating this milestone. Now, please, don't compare yourself to the person that has done it 300 times or 5 million times or 10,000 times, right? You still have to celebrate your own milestone. When I started, I just had a goal in mind. I still haven't achieved that goal yet, but I want to be very, very transparent and honest with you. I genuinely did not think that I would be here on the 50th show, right? Or the 50th episode. So I want to share certain things with you that hopefully will help you, not just in your career, but also in life regarding showing up for yourself. The very first thing is that it builds a life of consistency, right? Consistent people are trusted people. So when you are consistent in the very thing that you have decided to do, you don't know how that's going to pan out for you in the long term. But one thing I can assure you is that it builds that consistency muscle. We often hear that consistency is key, and that is very, very true. If you can stay consistent to that very thing that you want to do, in as much as things will come at you since I started the career chat show, I have lost my younger sister. The things have just happened, and it's not to say that life will not throw curveballs at you, but the Bible says that 7 times you fall, you have to get up again, right? So it's all about getting up and carrying on, and that's how you build consistency, by showing up for you. You're not doing it for any other person, you're doing it for you. And because you're doing it for you, you start to build that muscle of consistency. The other thing showing up for you does is it increases your level of integrity. There are many people that don't have integrity present day. And integrity it just means that you're congruent, you're one with what you say, right? So if you say you will do something, then do that thing. And when you are consistent, or you have done something consistently for a period of time, you start to build a level of integrity, or a higher level of integrity. The Bible said, and this is Jesus speaking, let your yes be yes. Oftentimes we say yes, but we actually mean no. And oftentimes we say no, we actually mean yes. And even when we say yes and we actually mean yes, we chicken out, we make up excuses, and then we don't follow through, right? So we are in a time where following through, being a person of integrity, will really, really help you in life and also in your career. The other thing as well is showing up for you starts to build a level of mastery, right? You start to master your craft. You start to hone in your skills. You start becoming an expert somewhat in that particular thing. When I started the career chat show 49 episodes ago, I didn't have 50 topics to talk about. And that's the truth. I genuinely didn't have 50 topics to talk about. But sometimes I would show up and I would say, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. But because the show is called the Career Chat Show, it's really targeted at careerpreneurs and everything to do with careers. I would eventually come up with something and we would record the show. So I want to encourage you that showing up increases mastery. The other thing it does is it also builds stamina. What do I mean by stamina? Stamina is your ability to show up in spite, right, of the situation. And because you have built consistency, or you're building consistency and building mastery, stamina becomes part of it, right? You don't realize you're building stamina. So let me give the analogy of a person that wants a six pack. You start going to the gym, you pick up the 5 kg or the 10 kg weight. You don't really see anything, right? And you do that consistently for a number of months. You start building a level of stamina inside of you to a point where 10 kg is no longer a big deal, right? That's how it is as well when you show up for yourself. And the last thing is it builds your brand. No matter what, if you are showing up for yourself over a period of time, you're building a brand, positively or negatively, but you're building a brand. Now, one thing I know is that it's not easy to build a brand, and a brand cannot be built in a short period of time. It is built, over a long period of time. But if you know or remember Oprah Winfrey showed up for almost 2 decades. Every single day, Oprah Winfrey showed up for almost 2 decades. But when you go back and you watch her earlier shows, they didn't look like the shows that were in her later stages of the Oprah Winfrey show, right, or the Oprah show. It didn't look like that, but she started and she was consistent and she showed up and she built mastery, and she built her brand over a period of time. So I want to tell you that showing up helps you to build your brand. Your brand cannot be built in 24 hours. It cannot be built in a day. But if you don't stop showing up, right, it means that you have an opportunity to build your brand. I'm reminded of a guy called Noah in the Bible. Noah built or was building an ark for over 100 years. It didn't rain in 100 years. Not one drop fell from the skies, right? Not one drop of rain fell from the skies. But he kept building, he kept building, he kept building, he kept building. Now, I don't know about you, but that is a very long time to be consistent at a particular thing. But at the end of it, him and his family members, and of course the animals, were all saved. So that encourages me and hopefully encourages you that if you don't give up, after a while, the very thing that you're looking for will start looking for you. It's like a dam. When a dam wants to break through, right, it doesn't break through at once. It starts with a crack, and then you see the debris, you see the dirt, you see this, all the slush, and all the nasty bits here. But the dam is coming, right? The water is coming. It's going to break through that dam. But eventually, when it breaks through it, you don't see the debris, you don't see the dirt anymore. You just see flowing water. So that's what showing up would do for you. After a while, you break through a certain barrier, and the opportunities will start to come, right? Not just in your life, but also in your career. So I just want to encourage you, right, as you celebrate with me on this 50th episode of the Career Chat Show, that you shouldn't give up. Keep at it. Have a goal ahead of you. Have a goal, an outcome, something that you're working towards, and have people that can encourage you through the journey, because it's not easy at all. So I want to say thank you so very much. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video. And every single week, we've uploaded a show every single week. So, so hit the bell so you get notified. And if you have any comments whatsoever, leave them in the comments section below. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Take care and God bless you. Bye.